can.
He can.
Right. That's how it works. But the Democrats are going crazy over this, and the hypocrisy is just, they're saying that Trump doesn't respect democracy, he's becoming a dictator, his tyranny is showing, but they're fine when the government forced all Americans to purchase a product they don't necessarily want. And if you don't, you're not in good standing with the law. That's fine. That unconstitutional move is fine with them, but you can't suggest that the players stand for the national anthem. It's...
Pat Gray Unleashed coming up here on the Blaze Radio Network. I noticed with the bakery thing as well, an actual bakery, made... and they spelled out...
excuse me.
Yes. And it's like, did you see that? If you went into that bakery and said, you know what, I want supportive of Donald Trump cupcakes, whatever it was, fire those sons of bitches.
There's a lot of cupcakes. It's more my order.
It really is a big order.
Yeah.
But also, would they be forced to make it? And I think the answer to that would be absolutely no. They would say no, and they would do it.
Right.
No.
But I guess this is the world we live in.
Speaking of which, did you see the Sheila Jackson Lee take a knee in Congress? She took a knee.
Yeah. Can
we do have Sheila Jackson Lee audio.
Can we play the Sheila Jackson Lee audio? I've got other things I want to get to, but this is... I mean, just hold on to your...
That these individuals have a right to express themselves. But I do not join with the president that would say, wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a B off the field.
Okay, stop for just a second. First of all, do you really think she says son of a B in private life? Do you really think she says son of a B? I don't think so.
No chance.
Also, was she there talking about the cupcakes and the wedding cakes? Is she there saying that? So she's not consistent.
No.
And she never says son of a B. But go ahead.
NFL, do you know what you're saying? You are talking about African American mothers. You are calling them
Is that a weird point?
son of a B. You're calling those children mothers. Single mothers sometimes. Mothers who have fought to overcome to get their children where they can be.
While technically you are referring to the mother as a female dog, or whatever you want to say now, the insult is actually for the man. It's not directed at their mother.
And no one
you are
says
a son
that.
of a bitch. I'm talking to you, not your mom.
Not your mom.
It's a way to make it so it feels like he's saying he's doing something more.
You know what? It is quintessential. Everybody on her side, her own family, she should be able to say halfway through, I'm disgusted by me. That was just such a straw man, ridiculous, just to get you angry. I'm grabbing at anything I can. I'm disgusted by myself. That's what should have happened in that speech. It's sickening.
Oh, a lot of the players do that too. Like, my mother was a queen. All right.
Oh, was she literally a queen?
Which country was she the head of? I'm curious.
What people did she oppress? Right. She's a queen, huh?
Was she an imperialist?
Wow.
Like the Queen of England?
Okay.
So stupid.
One other story, and I want you to go to glennbeck.com, and I want you to see this. This is truly, in fact, let me just read what I wrote. This is a picture of a cadet at West Point. There's two of them. He tweeted these photos with just the hashtag Veterans for Kaepernick. And he is in his graduating whites, and in one picture he is opening up his jacket, and it shows him with a Che shirt, and the other one giving the Black Power sign, and in his hat he has taped a sign that says communism will win. Now think of that. So this is what I wrote. What politician signed his name for this cadet? Have to have a politician say you're okay to get in. What politician signed their name for this cadet? The only thing that killed more people over the last 100 years than communism is disease. 100 million dead, and the deadliest government system in all of human history. How can Americans be so obscene and so stupid? What would be said by the press and the left and the media if he, in his hat, had a sign that said fascism will win, and his t-shirt had Hitler's face on it? Understandably, they would all be outraged, as would I.
Yet there's virtually no difference.
Right. There's no difference, and there's no outrage. The New York Times just ran a story that said, for all of its flaws, the communist revolution taught Chinese women to dream big.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my.
Unbelievable.
For all of its flaws,
A couple.
they may have killed 100 million. Che hated blacks, hated homosexuals, hated anyone who was different than him and didn't agree with him. He killed them literally for sport. What bothered me about this last night, and I want you to read this editorial, and I want you to see these pictures at glennbeck.com, and I want you to pass this on to your friends. The time for laughs on this stuff, long gone. Long gone. This is like having a picture of Jews going into a gas chamber as a joke. Che was a butcher. Communism is a disease. We have...
Okay, this is Swan Street, Christ Church. Hawk Street. Eagle Street. Steuben Street. Moyston Street. Martin Street. Catherine Street. Chestnut Street. Miners Street. Hullet Street. Mohawk Ambulance Service. Grove Place. Close Street. Look at the builders. Not Terrace. I just missed that one. Not Terrace. One, two, three, four, five, six corners here. It's a major light. Not Terrace. And Veeder Street. Veeder Street. Veeder, not Terrace. There's a church on the right. Here's a little park. Couple of nice flags. Lafayette Street. See the church? There's a million churches here. Barrett Street. Eddie Senior Care. BOA, Bank of America. Clinton Street. Proctor's. Must have been there 100 years. The school. Metropolitan. Here's a movie house. That's the 400 building. This tree is in the way. See the clock tower? Broadway. See the trestle. Got this gigantic bus in my way. It's looks like the 353. Okay, here we go. Broadway. There's the movie house. Here's the bus stop for the train. Downtown train station, okay. Now we gotta go this way. Glenville Oktoberfest. Okay, here we go. Erie Boulevard. Don't know what that one is. Let's give it a close-up. That's too much, I can't get it. I'll have to look for it later. What does that say? General Electric? General Electric, look at that. Could be headquarters. Could be one of the first buildings right there. Okay. Here we go. Oops. All right. Look at that old trestle. Shit. All this old infrastructure, pre-war basically. Gotta get it fixed. Let me squeeze him right here. There we go. Union Street.